Greetings all and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for choosing to watch this video. My video from last week on the Retroid Pocket Mini versus the AYNEO RG Cube got me wondering how the Mini would compare to the likes of the Ayaneo Pocket Micro. These two handhelds are very different when it comes to design and aesthetics, but they are both around $200, they are arguably quite pocketable, and they are both quite powerful. Personally, I have to say I prefer the Mini for its better performance, more affordable price, and that awesome screen. But the Micro is really good looking and has its own kind of wow factor. Before we go on, please remember though that my videos are based on research from multiple trusted reviewers and tech enthusiasts, rather than hands-on testing. All information has been carefully compiled from various reliable sources to provide an accurate overview of both devices. With that said, let's take a look at the specs on these. Here we can see two different philosophies at work. The Retroid Pocket Mini emphasizes raw performance and screen quality with its beautiful AMOLED display and the more powerful Snapdragon chip. It also has a much larger battery, so you should get longer playtime on it. The Micro, on the other hand, focuses on efficiency and premium build materials with its aluminium frame and sleeker form. Another difference worth noting is that the Micro's USB-C port at the bottom does not support video out, whereas the Mini does. Unfortunately though, the Mini is locked to a 4:3 aspect ratio when outputting its display. This may change with software updates in future, but for the moment you will probably have to settle for large black bars at the sides, top and bottom of your screen if you play the likes of 16:9 content on an external display. The differences in approaches continues throughout other aspects of these devices like the design and ergonomics. The physical design of these handhelds reveal much about their target audiences. The AYNEO Pocket Micro showcases premium build materials with its aluminium alloy frame and glass panels, creating a sophisticated, modern aesthetic that feels like a more premium product. Its rectangular shape, while visually striking, can become uncomfortable during extended gaming sessions. It does, however, feature unique design elements like the elevated triggers. In contrast, the Retroid Pocket Mini opts for a more traditional approach with its PlayStation Vita-inspired design. While constructed from less premium materials, it prioritizes ergonomic comfort with its carefully contoured back panel. The recessed analog sticks maintain a slimmer profile despite the ergonomic bumps on the back, but it is still not as low profile as the Micro. Lastly, I have to note that reviewers favor the buttons and D-pad of the Micro as they are more pleasing to the touch, and in general it seems that they just actuate better than those on the Mini. The Mini has more accurate sticks though when comparing it to the sticks on the Micro. But let's move on to consider performance. Here, when it comes to gaming capabilities, the Retroid Pocket Mini demonstrates impressive performance across various emulation scenarios. It handles all systems up to GameCube games at a 2x or more resolution, and can manage many PS2 games upscaled as well, but not all of them unfortunately. The AYNEO Pocket Micro, while less powerful, excels at running classic systems. It handles everything up to Dreamcast and PSP beautifully, and particularly shines with Game Boy Advance games, where its 3:2 aspect ratio works great. This is because it's identical to the original GBA. The result here is no black bezels and perfect pixels even when scaling the games up to 4 times the resolution. And while it can run some GameCube and PS2 games, the performance is unfortunately notably more limited than the Mini. When it comes to software, both devices offer comprehensive features, with the Micro running the more recent Android 13 and offering extensive customization options through its side menu. The Mini, on the other hand, was released with Android 10 and a promise from Retroid that an Android 13 version is on its way. But before the video drags out too long, let's consider some pros and cons to summarize and help you with your decision between the two of these. The Retroid Pocket Mini has exceptional emulation performance up to PS2 and GameCube. It has a high-quality AMOLED display with excellent contrast and superior ergonomics for extended gaming sessions. It also has a larger battery for longer gameplay. Unfortunately, it is made of less premium build materials, and at the moment the display out is locked to a 4:3 aspect ratio. It is not as sleek as the Pocket Micro, and it has notably more noisy face buttons. The AYNEO Pocket Micro, on the other hand, has a more premium aluminium construction. It has excellent button quality and responsiveness, and a more modern Android 13 operating system out of the box. It is also sleeker and more pocket-friendly. On the downside, it has limited performance for newer emulation, shorter battery life, it has no video output options, and it is less comfortable for long gaming sessions. So, Choosing between these devices will ultimately depend on your priorities. The Retroid Pocket Mini offers better performance and ergonomics at a lower price point, making it the more practical choice for emulation enthusiasts, especially if you're just starting out. However, the AYNEO Pocket Micro's premium build quality and excellent controls make it particularly appealing for classic gaming enthusiasts who prioritize build quality, aesthetics, and portability over raw performance. If you're looking to purchase either of these, please consider using my affiliate links in the description below, as it helps the channel out at no cost to you. If you're considering any other Retroid handhelds, check out the rest of my channel, as I love doing comparisons of these. I have a link in my description to a site called Lit NXT that sells these as well. They are also a bit more expensive, but they are very well organized and have all the accessories you would need. They also have options to purchase some of the units like the TrimUI Smart Pro with the best community firmware already installed, and the collections of games or ROMs on the included SD card are very well organized, providing you with a more pick up and play experience out of the box. That's it for this one though. If you want some more info on the Retroid Pocket Mini, check out my comparison of it with the Anbinic RG Cube by clicking on the link on screen now. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you in the next tech update.